Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another message from your soul. Let's see what you need to hear right now, what message your soul has for you right now. Let's see. Okay. So what I feel is that this somehow is about a situation or just your life right now, helping you improve your self-love and self-worth. Helping you basically being comfortable looking at yourself. I mean metaphorically speaking. So when I say looking at yourself, I mean looking at what your work, when you create something, being able to look at that. Many artists have a problem with looking at their work, for example, because they're not satisfied with that. Or some people have a problem with looking at themselves in the mirror. And I mean, not to be specific, but that's kind of the energy, being a situation in your life that's going to help you being comfortable looking at yourself. So being comfortable with yourself, learning to love yourself. That's going to be very different for many people. But that's what's going on right now. There is a situation that's going to help you learn more about yourself, being able to look at yourself comfortably. So for some, I'm getting that might be a relationship. For others, that's going to be building your own business, because that also requires a lot of inner work and you learn a lot about yourself. For others, it's something like job interviews, or like working in a new environment, maybe even moving. It could be moving for some of you. So it's just a change of situation. It doesn't have to be something major. It can also be, I don't know, maybe it's just the time for you right now to look at yourself. It could be many little things in your life that are bringing you to learn more about yourself and to love yourself more. That's what they want to talk about situations like that. So interesting. They also want you to know that this is something that right now is very essential to you. So this could be a big lesson in your life at the moment. Let's get one more card. It's interesting. Yeah, I feel like something is changing energetically. Maybe it's changing a little slower, right? So in slow steps, and you might not see it yet or feel it, but it's changing in very slow steps, but it is moving in some direction. And it's also something I just got, that whatever you've been dreaming about, you've been looking, imagining a life, living a specific way, a specific life, you are slowly moving towards that. And it might have felt, in the past, it might have felt like you got one step closer to it and then you moved a step back. But know that now you're moving a lot of steps closer to this dream life. So I'm not saying it's like the perfect life that you've imagined, but something specific that you imagined, and you're moving towards that. Yeah. You're moving towards that. quite fast actually, but not really fast. Okay, so it's moving steady, but it still takes its time to get there. And this is all helping you. So you kind of need to go through the situation right now. What is going on in your life right now that might not feel like it's moving a lot, but it's helping you basically making the path for you to walk towards this dream life, or this specific something that you've imagined. The very first step is for you to love yourself a little more, or to be at least able to look at yourself. So as I said, that's just a metaphor. I don't know how to express it in a better way, but that's kind of what I'm getting. Being able to kind of be satisfied with yourself. So this is what is going on right now. This is like the first step for you to work towards this beautiful energy of achievement, of success in a way. But I would say achievement is a better word. It's actually a very beautiful message. So if you've maybe asked yourself if this is going anywhere towards this, what you've imagined, then know that it is. But this is just the first step you're taking right now. Look at that. Yeah, you will actually see things coming together. You will see things aligning. But I'm also hearing you might need to guard something that is precious to you a little bit. So with guarding, I don't mean fighting for it or like really having to protect it from anyone, actively trying to get it away from you. No, that's not what I mean. With guarding, I mean basically showing possession of it, but see how much he's treasuring that. So treasure it. Something that you really that's really important to you right now. Treasure it, but still and guard it in a way to be strong, protecting it in a way, like with your strength. For example, if it is what example can I tell you? Okay, so let's say that's a relationship for you, that you're learning a lot about yourself, that's helping you learn about loving yourself and so on. And maybe your dream is having a happy family. Then know that this pentacle here is the relationship. And when I mean showing possession of it, I mean showing and really being devoted towards the relationship. When I'm saying protecting it in a way, then I mean taking your time. Oh, okay, the candle went out. But like taking the time and energy and showing that you are devoted to it and that you don't want to let this go in any circumstance. Being present, I'm hearing. Being present seems important. And for others, it might be a new job that is helping them learn about themselves and learning to loving themselves. And maybe their big dream is like success in that job, maybe a specific position. Then this pentacle would be the job. And you would have to show devotion towards the job and in a way protecting it, that's what I heard. So I'm also getting the energy that it needs a little bit, like you need to think a little bit more. That sounds so wrong. What I mean is, don't push away any thoughts. Okay, for this to be protected, you kind of need to not push away any intuition that you feel and look at it and try to find solutions. you are guided in this kind of situation. So I feel like maybe you're even thinking about it, this is even a good idea, or if this is even for you or whatever. And I'm being called to tell you, you are being guided in this situation. This situation is really important for you right now. You are exactly where you need to be and exactly doing what you need to do. So you don't need to have too many, don't need to be that insecure about whether that's the right path to take or not. Okay, you're being guided. One more card. This reading is amazing. It feels like it's really about a very important thing that's really influencing all your life. It feels like whatever I'm talking about is from now till like 20 years from now. You know, it's like a big story. That's what it feels like. Or 15 years from now. And this is just the beginning, in a way. So interesting. So I just heard keep hydrated. And I think it's a metaphor, and I would say that what they're saying is it's like a plant needs water and sunshine to grow, right? And that's kind of what you need to give into this. A lot of love, devotion, being true of yourself, caring for yourself, caring for the situation. That's kind of what I'm hearing. Okay, so thank you very much for letting me talk to your soul and for listening. And see you next time. Bye bye.